Aquarius darlings, welcome to my sector, the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those who are new, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for joining this Capella crew. I'm so grateful to you for being here. For those of you who are returning, hello again. It's nice to see you, even though I can't really see you. And for those of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your loyalty, your love, your support. I am so eternally grateful and thankful to each and every one of you for putting all this love and energy into this channel, especially to those who put all these amazing comments in my videos. It's amazing to see the love and the support and the high vibe energies that I feel when I'm reading a lot of these messages. And I'm so thankful that you take the time to do that. And not only watching my videos, but I'm so grateful that you do spend the time to send me these messages. It actually gives me more empowerment, encouragement to continue these readings, because as you know, they tend to be long, and you know, doing tarot and expending your energy can be very draining at times. So I do appreciate you putting that love and that positive energy into your comments. I do have one major announcement. So I am doing a Thanksgiving campaign for the month of November. I would greatly appreciate your support and helping me fight world hunger by giving a donation to Action Against Hunger. Now, what I'm going to do is I set up a PayPal page to collect all the donations. You can do it anonymously. There's no minimum donation. Anything you give will be returned to you tenfold, okay? Money is energy, all right? So it's like the law of attraction, the law of give and take that I talk about in my readings. What you put into the universe is what you get. Even if you put $1 in, okay? It's still going to come back to you, all right? It's what my sign says over here, give thanks. We are giving to those in need. So instead of me collecting donations for me and my channel and my business, I would rather collect donations for to support Action Against Hunger. Now, what I'm going to do on Thanksgiving Day, which I believe is November 25th of this year, whatever gets donated on my donation page by November 24th, everyone has until November 24th, I'm going to submit one large donation on the behalf of Capella Wellness and this channel, which means it includes all of you, and make one large donation to Action Against Hunger on Thanksgiving Day, okay? The goal is to hit $500. I know it sounds small, but I wanted to give something. I don't want to give too little, not too big. If we surpass 500, that would be fantastic. But my goal is to reach $500 for my campaign for the month of November, because it is Thanksgiving, and since there are many people who will not engage in feasts like a lot of us do, I would rather put my time, energy, and money into helping Action Against Hunger with their mission with fighting world hunger, okay? So there's a link to my donation page right in the description box. It goes straight to it. It's a quick couple minutes, 1 minute, 30-second thing. If you go to capellawellness.com, I also have a donation button on my header on my website, okay? So you can do it one of two ways. I have a direct link in the description box, or you go to capellawellness.com and click on the donate button, okay? I would truly appreciate your support with this Thanksgiving campaign that I am running. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you had a very happy, safe, and fun Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. I wish you a great I can't even talk already. I wish you a great rest of the week. And I send you many, many blessings and so much love. All right, Aquarius, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is all about. That's what it's all about. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. It is what it is. Stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you in love, what your wellness tip of the week is, and we're going to close out this reading with a Notes from the Universe card. I just got that deck. It is phenomenal. I always get goosebumps when I start shuffling. I've already been doing quite a few readings, and I really, really love this deck of cards. I'm so glad I finally got it. So that's how we will close out your reading, to give it a little boost. I do like to change the theme every month. So I'm using the Spirit Animals Oracle for the theme, and the Celtic Tarot for the tarot, and then the Ancestors and Angels Oracle deck for the spirit guidance. So I wanted more of a nature theme with animals. Okay, that was what they wanted me to do for November. So hopefully you like the theme. I know I do. I love switching up the energies when I'm working with decks, and I do have a thing for themes. There's something about cohesion when it comes to that. And I'm very theme oriented, and matchy is, you can kind of sort of tell. And even with my bracelets and what I wear for clothing, it's like my feng shui type of thing, or however you pronounce it. Anyway, Aquarius, let's get to your reading. Your theme for the week is being supported by the sea otter spirit animal. Happiness. Oh, I love it already. Let me tell you guys, before I started my reading, as some of you know, I meditate and I say prayers for these readings. I pray for you guys and your families. I put a lot of love into the readings and prayer before I start. And I was getting goosebumps like you wouldn't believe. I said, what is going on? I'm like, what is... And I know Aquarius, those of you watching me, there's this energy. It's like it's gaining momentum, right? There's stuff is happening. And I really think that, especially for the air signs, there are big things happening this week for some people, especially with this new moon in Scorpio, and it's opposing Uranus and Taurus. There's a lot of upheaval and changes and surprises and 180s and lots of things. And I know a lot of you are feeling it. So, I mean, the card that comes out for your theme, guys, is none other than happiness. So we're already starting off on the right foot here. It says, I gotta get closer. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. All right. So, of course, as usual, if you watch me, I tend to get two different groups. So the first group, yes, as the momentum is gaining here, there's happiness surrounding this reading completely, Aquarius. There's a lot of joy, contentment, bliss. I'm seeing like 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, and a lot of happy cards, and 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups, like celebration, and joy, happy, joy. Ren and Stimpy's coming into this too now. So there's like a lot of happiness surrounding this, okay? And I know that this is a continuing theme here with these high vibrational energies. All right. So, and I'm looking at your good destiny of love is sure. It's kind of like with this happiness that's coming in and these changes that are happening, Aquarius, you know, love is going to be part of this abundance. I'm hearing, it's like, you know, with you vibrating at this Empress, Emperor level, there's a lot of abundance. And I'm seeing the Sun card too with this, like a lot of joy, you know, a lot of joy here. Okay. That's for those of you, you know who you are. You've been vibrating at a high level for quite some time, and you have done a lot of work. And I can tell a lot of you have been tested greatly. I know October for me was probably the biggest month worth of tests I have ever experienced in my life so far. Okay. So maybe it was for you too, Aquarius. Now, again, some of you, you've done the work, you're vibrating high, you know who you are. There's this happiness surrounding this. We're going to see with the other cards that come in, but I'm already getting this from the start for a lot of you. Now, the other group here, be the master of playful living. I've been getting this quite a bit for some of the signs where you have to incorporate more happiness into your life, but by being more playful. And one of the readings I did, I can't remember what sign it was, but I was talking about adulting. It's like some people are getting too stuck in being this adulting thing. Like, I have to do this because I'm an adult and I have to act like this because I'm an adult. No, you do have to have a balance here, you know, with allowing yourself to be playful, letting your inner child come out of you and doing something silly, doing something fun, doing something that you used to do as a kid. I was talking in another reading about, you know, every now and again, I get this urge to play Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat on PlayStation, and I'll just go and do it. And that used to be a huge pastime for me well into my 20s, actually. Every now and again, even though I'm 41, I still play it every now and then, but that's allowing me to tap into my inner child, right? Because then it's like, oh, well, you're an adult, you should be playing video games. Now, if you're playing video games 24/7, 7 days a week, that's a little different. That's not balancing, right? But we should be allowing ourselves, and I'm not saying, Aquarius, that you need to go play video games, because that's probably not your thing. For me, that's one of my favorite things to do, okay? And I'm a huge fan of fighting games. So there's this sense of inner child coming out, and that's why I saw the Sun card, right? That child is sitting on that horse, and look how exuberant and joyous that child is on that horse. And the child isn't even restrained. Is the child worried about falling off the horse? No. So should you, Aquarius. For those of you who kind of not, you know, you're not really tapping into that inner child of yours. This is about not worrying about falling off the horse, okay? Go have fun with it. If you fall off, you fall off, okay? Laugh about it. You know, don't worry about falling off the horse. And if you do, you just have a joke, make a joke out of it, something like that. Playful living is so important. And sea otters, they're very playful and they're very loving. And if you go watch them at, you know, at a zoo or wherever they might be displayed, or even out in nature, they love to have fun, right? Are they worried about anything? No. Even the adults tend to play around. So this energy of like, yeah, be a sea otter for a day, for a week, or every now and again, at least once a week. It's like run around with your Batman cape and your Wonder Woman cape around the house, just being a goofball. I mean, just wait till you see how your vibration changes, how it elevates, and you're just letting loose and you're having fun. Some of you need to engage more in this happy, playful energy, all right? And see, release expectations and enjoy every day. What was I talking about? Being goofball, being silly, because that ties into raising your vibration, into being more happy, because you're not adulting. You're releasing those expectations of saying to yourself, I need to do this because society says so. I'm supposed to be focusing on that because so-and-so says so, or I'm an adult and I have to do adult things all the time. I have no room for fun. That, honestly, Aquarius, no judgment against you, but what my angels really want to say, my angels don't play around. That makes you a dull person. It's kind of like, come on, Aquarius, have a little fun here. You have that in you. You got to let that out. You know, we can't be serious all the time. We have to go out there and enjoy ourselves, you know, and let ourselves just play. And you have to let that worry go, okay? And when you're choosing love is the highest frequency of all, right? So that ties into the happiness. Happiness is a high frequency. So when you're choosing love, you're choosing God, you choose yourself, you choose God. That helps you to be more in alignment with your higher self. And your higher self does allow you to play every now and again to help you raise that vibration. And surrendering to the waves, this is more like going with the ebb and flow of life, like the Queen of Cups or the Temperance card. Just got to balance yourself out. Again, I said with that balancing, masculine and feminine, but also finding that inner child within you and just going with the flow. And then every now and again, yeah, you'll do your adulting, and then you go be a child for a little bit, you go back to adulting, you go back and forth. You see what I mean? It's like me and my son, he's 12 years old. And there was a time we were, I don't know if I said this in one of your readings before, Aquarius, but we were skateboarding in Target, okay? You know, and I'm having the greatest time with him. And, you know, I don't have all the time in the world with my son. So I spend as much time as possible with him. And we do things together on a daily basis, if he's not taking a nap after school. But you know, skateboarding in Target. Like, how many adults do you see skateboarding in a toy aisle with your son? It's like, people might look at me funny, but I really don't give two shits because I'm having a grand old time in the middle of Target with my kid, right? And we're laughing and we're making memories and we still talk about it. And it's one of these things that my son's always going to remember. And my son remembers a lot of stuff that I've done with him that is similar to that. Even when he was 4 years old, he can go back that far. Mom, remember when you did this? It was hilarious. And he smiles and we laugh about it. It's really good to tap into that, especially if you're a parent. Give some of that time to be silly with your kids. You know, we don't have to be so serious all the time. Laugh, joy, and love at the same time, because those are high vibrational frequencies. All right, so we're going to leave that here. And yeah, others of you, you're kind of already incorporating this into your everyday life. So keep that up. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have Revealer of Truth. This is the coyote spirit animal. So we have, it says, don't take things too... Guys, I swear to you, I did not read the bottom of the deck while I was channeling the sea otter, okay? What did I just say? Don't take things too seriously. Make time for play. Oh my God, Spirit, thank you. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. What was it talking about? Falling off the horse and laughing about it, right? Oh my God. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. The Revealer of Truth. Now, with this new moon in Scorpio coming up on November 4th, a lot of truths are going to be revealed to a lot of people. Some of you are going to start realizing what it is that you're doing with your life. Are you really happy, Aquarius? Are you really living life to the fullest? Are you allowing yourself to make time for play? I already went through all this stuff before I even read the bottom of the deck for this spirit animal, okay? Can't make this up. I was feeling this for there's half of you who need to engage more in this type of play. God didn't intend for us to be bored and all moody and just like, oh my God, I have so much to do and I have to do this because I'm an adult, my childhood days are over. No. God didn't have all of these things around us to ignore when it comes to playtime. We have the emotions of joy, happiness, play, and fun. Or energies, I should say. We need to tap more into that. You're overworking yourself, like 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords even. It's like you're just so done and stressed out and worried all the time. And with 9 of Swords and these lower vibrational energies because of the 3D world, because of what your so-called responsibilities of an adult are, who told you that you needed to follow those things? Your parents? School? Your boss? Do they know what is best for you, Aquarius? I don't think so. Only you know what is best for you. It's only you. You do not have to conform to society thinking that you got to follow everything to a T based on the fact that you are an adult. God wants us to have fun. He wants us to enjoy life. Life was meant to be enjoyed, not, I can't even find the opposite for it. It'll come to me, but you get the point, Aquarius. Life was meant to be enjoyed. We were not meant to toil and labor over and over again, to be doing grunt work, to be miserable, to be downhearted, to be stressed out. Does that make any sense? I don't think so. For me, it doesn't, because all of those energies are low vibrational. And then what happens when that escalates, right? The stress and the discontentment, like 4 Cups energy starts to bubble and bubble and bubble. And then you explode like a volcano. What happens? Your masculine energies go through the roof because there's no balance with the feminine energies, creative play even. Joyfulness, fun, being a little bit passive, not working so much. Your masculine energies go through the roof, and then that leads to what? Anger. Sometimes for some people it's violence, resentment, pointing fingers, blaming, and you know, cutting down people with words. You get what I'm going at with this, right, Aquarius? What are we doing? We are becoming lower vibrational when that happens. And that's what the devil wants us to do, because he tries to strip us of our joy, of our happiness. Because what is that tied to? God. God is light, God is love, God is happiness, God is joy, bliss. Those are high vibrational energies. That is of the divine. When we are not engaging in play and we are not allowing ourselves to have a little fun and being happy and not giving a shit what's going on in the world and just being a kid for a moment, tapping into our inner child, we raise our vibration, like I said before. That's giving more power to God and less power to the devil. We don't want to be giving that power to the devil, do we? We don't. He's trying to control so many of us in so many ways. And these 9-to-5 jobs and this role as a parent maybe, or a single parent, or again, adulting and not incorporating childlike play, so to speak, into your life. That's what the devil wants, so that he keeps us from the light and he keeps our vibration low. That is not what we are here for. And the devil feeds off of that. We need to flip that around. That's why you can't take life too seriously. This may be a truth that's going to be revealed to you, telling yourself, Aquarius, what am I doing with my life? Am I really supposed to be meant to live like this? No, we're not. And for those of us who really are awakening, for those of you who already understand this, because this has been revealed to you, you understood that you broke away maybe from a 9-to-5 job or a career. You broke away from these lower vibrational energies, and you transmuted that into happiness, into joy, into playfulness. And now things are going to be manifesting for you. The traps and tricks of life, that's devil energy right here. You do learn from them. The devil is here to teach us stuff, but it's a matter of whether we're going to learn from the devil or we're not. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We're using the Celtic Tarot. I think I said this already, for what you're going to focus on, what you're going to avoid for this week. So let's see here. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. Let me do that again. Never mind. What does Aquarius need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Spirit guides and angels, thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. You know what I just heard, Aquarius? Since, you know, Aquarians tend to detach themselves from the world. I know I've done that because my moon's in Aquarius. So there's emotions with that too, right? And I'm hearing from my angels, it's like, you know, socialize a little bit more. Go out there and have some fun. Don't try to go hide in a room or in a cave so much, is what I'm hearing. Is again with that balancing of masculine, feminine energies. All right, Spirit, what does Aquarius need to focus on? This is interesting. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. It took a while. The Magician, Major Arcana. This is Gemini energy. Here we go. You are the creator of your destiny, Aquarius. There's magic all around you. There's magic in the air, 24 karat magic in the air, like Bruno Mars says, right? See the magic in people, in the world, in the universe. As above, so below, right? We all heard of that. Your thoughts create your reality. Again, with you taking life too seriously and thinking, oh, I have to do this and I can't do that, or I'm supposed to be doing this, then yeah, that's what you're manifesting. My life is boring. My life is this. I can't do that, or whatever. Then that's what you're manifesting. Especially if you're saying those things aloud, thinking those things in your head, you're speaking that into existence. You're thinking that into existence. Some of you need to change your mindset to a more positive one, again, with a mindset of happiness, positivity, joy, playfulness. When you become too serious, Aquarius, your life becomes too serious. Everything around you. There seems to be no fun, no happiness, no joy around you, because that is what you are thinking life is supposed to be. Again, who said, Aquarius? Who said life was supposed to be like that? Not God, I can tell you that. That's not what God has told me. So this is now the time for you to create the destiny that you want, to create the world that you want. And you have all the tools necessary, Aquarius, to do that. Why? Because you're God within. God created you. He gave you all the tools on this altar here. Everything you need, all the resources to create the life that you want. You've got the wand, the creativity, the light of God. You have the pentacle. Planting seeds, growth, abundance, opportunities, learning new skills. You have, well, it's not a sword, but what is that, a shovel? Looks like there's a shovel there. But let's pretend the sword is there, because we know in the Major Arcana the sword is there. Intellect, brilliance, ideas, thoughts that come from God, because that Ace of Swords comes from God. And the cup, intuition, love, emotions, healing, rejuvenation, renewal. You got Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, all here on this table. Or at least there's three. He's got the wand in his hand. But I think this is what he initially uses. There's the creativity that you got to use, that God gave you. Opportunities, spirituality, action, ambition, courage, fearlessness. God's given you all of these things that all of these elements represent. You always have that within you. And as long as you're carrying that flame, that torch that God gave you, it's that spark within you. It's that light within. It's the divine light of God. That is what lights up everything. That is what gets you going. That fire underneath your ass is what gets you going to catapult you to where you need to be. And as the magician as you are the alchemist. Turning water into wine like Jesus does. Turning metal into gold, right? I'm hearing the Midas touch, like with the King of Pentacles energy right now. You have what it takes, Aquarius, to build the life that you want. And being all serious and stuff, that's because society told you that you had to live like that. But God has given you all these things to create it on your own. These elements, these tools here were not given to you by man. They were given to you by God. Those are the tools that you need to use. Not the tools that man gave you. It's the tools that God gave you since birth. All right, look what's at the bottom of the deck. There's always magic that you create because you are magic within. You are the magician. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. I was channeling the Four of Wands, right? Happiness, celebration. This is celebrating life. When you start realizing that there's magic all around you, that the magic is within you already, elevates your vibration. This also talks about manifestation. I have to go back to this again. You manifest what your heart's desires are. You have what it takes. You have what you need already to do that. This is about being a master manifester. You want a happy life? Start by thinking, visualizing that type of life that you want. Speaking it into existence. You already have what you need. You got to be a lot more stable and secure, especially from that home space. And I'm thinking home is where the heart is, right? That heart chakra needs to expand. It needs to open. It needs to feel that, be filled with that divine love of God. And that raises your vibration. That gets you to that happiness, that bliss. Celebrating life and enjoying your friends, your family, being grateful for your home. This is about having gratitude for what you already have, not what you don't have. There's that light there that's calling you, Aquarius. You have the stepping stones there across the water. All you have to do is cross over to it. There's magic surrounding whatever is in this hut, and you have fairies here, magical fairies, right? You got to follow that magic because magic does exist. It's already existed within you. It's in each one of us. So when you start to find more joy and happiness with this Four of Wands energy, when you start to celebrate life, you start appreciating life more, and you don't get into the mundaneness of it. You don't focus on the whole adulting part of it. You balance that out. You gotta go find your happiness again. But you have to really start understanding what brings you happiness. And there are things around you, Aquarius, that you should be celebrating life for. Now, for others of you, with this happiness that's coming in, you're going to be very content about something. You're going to be having a lot more fun in your life. Because maybe it's been a little bit stagnant, like Four Swords. Maybe it's been a little bit slow, like Nine of Pentacles. Nothing's happening. You've been in hermit mode, kind of, sort of. It's like, okay, when are things changing? Maybe some of you have been single for a while, whatever this is. This is telling me you are ready. The Magician is the you're ready card for me. You're ready for magical things to happen. Get ready for magical things to happen, Aquarius. There's like this magic surrounding you. Things are going to magically appear, and you're not going to believe what is coming from this Magician energy. And for some of you, you've been manifesting a happy home, literally a new house, a happy marriage, a harmonious, balanced, secure marriage, a happy family, happy life, everything. Happy, 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 everything, right? This is what the Four of Wands talks about. There's union with a counterpart for some of you. Yes, there will be marriage involved. Yes, there's a wedding here. There's marriage. Maybe blending of families. Maybe having kids of your own after you blend families. If you know that, if you can have kids, a new home, a brand new life is what I'm getting from this. Okay, and a lot of you have been in this high vibration, right? You've learned to balance masculine and feminine. And you learned how to be playful. You stopped being so serious. You got away from the 3D world. And now you've become that master manifester, and you are manifesting things at a rapid rate. And this magic that's surrounding you, I'm telling you, these miracles are appearing. Again, we keep getting that miracle energy. There's this magic that is happening for you. And you're, some of the stuff you've been manifesting that comes with this Four of Wands, there are other things that I'm hearing that are manifesting that you are going to be so surprised about. It's like Tower card or Three of Wands, manifesting things beyond your imagination. Okay, so let's see what you need to avoid. What is it that Aquarius needs to avoid for this week, please and thank you? Oh my goodness, really? Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we got. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. What else? We've got King of Cups, Knight of Cups. A lot of water energy here. You might be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but it might be. Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords here. We have two kings, a knight, and a queen. Sounds like I'm playing chess or something. Queen of Swords, yeah, King of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Let's start off with the bottom of the deck because I was channeling this energy. We have, I gotta roll up my sleeve. Nine of Swords, see? Let go of worry, stressed out. It's like these goblins are hovering over you. And I get this energy of like the devil surrounding you, right? It's like, this is so close to the 10. But this Knight of Swords is about hopelessness, despair, worry, anxiety, stress. Some of you are stressed the hell out. These swords are just hovering over you. It's like one false move and they will actually pierce you, okay? This is something here for some of you. And again, this is a general reading, okay? It's not a personal one. Keep that in mind. Not everything's going to fit with everyone. But if you're drawn here, there's something for you. Even if I say one word or one line. It's happened to me before. But either this was your past energy, Aquarius, or this is your energy now, or this is what's coming. You got to get out of this anxiety and this stress. Whatever you are doing in your life, that's why with this reveal of truth, with Coyote, it's time for you to reevaluate things. You got to raise your vibration. Four of Wands is totally different from Nine of Swords. Two completely different energies. It's like day and night, okay? We don't want to give ourselves, we don't want ourselves to be in this energy. That's very low vibrational. Maybe you're having nightmares. Maybe you can't even sleep. You're so stressed out. You're so tired. You can't even sleep. And that's causing a lot of things to snowball. Maybe your health is not there either. Okay. And it probably is for some of you. Why? Because we do have the Five of Pentacles. This is illness right here. Some of you are literally physically ill because of this stress. Some of you are working way too much. And why are you working way too much? Maybe because you're low on funds, your bank account is low. Maybe, you know, you've had other expenses to pay. You don't really have, maybe it's medical expenses, and maybe you've had to pay down something and you have nothing left for food or for other things. There's something about lack mentality here. Some of you may be working way too much because you're afraid you're not going to have enough. But look how different this Five of Pentacles is. She's sitting here. She's got a skull next to her. It's kind of like death energy. She's got these pentacles around here. There's a full moon out in the distance. It looks like she extinguished a fire or something like that, or maybe that fire is still there. Looks like it was extinguished though, but who knows? But you see how different this card is in this deck with Five of Pentacles? We know in the Rider-Waite, they all look, the clothes are tattered and they're like, they look like beggars out in the street. They're like, woe is me. They're peddling for money, right? They don't look too happy. That one guy's got a crutch and he's just like, oh, you know, I'm in despair and my life sucks and it's over. You know, there's nothing I can do. But look how different this card is. You know what this is telling me, Aquarius? That means that even though with this illness that you are experiencing, or, you know, financial ruin, because this talks about financial ruin, like this is issues with finances. Even rejection. If you guys enter in a connection, you were rejected by somebody, or maybe you kept getting rejected by clients, or rejected by some other offers, or rejected by people with regards to relationships. It's like rejection after rejection after rejection. But look what some of you did though, Aquarius. You said, you know what? I have faith in God. I still have a smile on my face and I am meditating on this. I am being at peace. Look how peaceful she looks. Even though she is in Five of Pentacles energy, even though she is ill, even though the money isn't coming in, even though she keeps being rejected and things aren't happening, even though there's physically lack, she doesn't believe it because she knows she's always abundant because she has God. And she's grateful even for the very few things that she does have. She has her sanity. She has her vessel still there. She's still alive. She has nature. She goes out in nature and I need to ground myself. I need to get out of this lack mentality. I need to get out of this mindset that I don't have enough. That I'm so tired. That nothing is happening. That the money isn't coming in. But I'm going out there to ground myself and I pray. And I sit there and I meditate. And I thank God anyway. Because I know the abundance is coming. That full moon's there. It's the trust and her intuition. She's making sure that she asks God for strength and courage. She releases her fears to God and says, please take my worry away. Please take the stress away. Please give me guidance on what to do. And that's why she's in this state. Even though the physical world around her isn't necessarily working in her favor, but that's why the Magician is here. Magical things are about to appear in your life, Aquarius. Because some of you have really persevered, okay? Others of you, yeah, you're a Nine of Swords energy because illness, working too much, stress, anxiety, it's causing health issues, guys. You got to fix that. You got to play more. That's why with the stress here, you see what happens? And I talked about the anger, right? But I've neglected to mention with that stress and anxiety and working too hard and focusing on the material world, it causes poor health, right? For a lot of people. That's low vibrational. And with the King of Wands here, this is like being too controlling, trying to take too much control of your life. When you try to take too much control of your life, Aquarius, what are you doing? You're trying to be kind of like God, because you're not allowing Jesus to take the wheel. You're not allowing God to intervene, come in and say, let me take care of this, Aquarius. Give it to me. That's what I'm hearing. God is saying, give it to me, Aquarius. You don't have to worry about anything, because you're always abundant. Get out of this lack mentality. It's not going to do you any good. She's surrendering all the time to God. She's letting God handle this. She's like, I can't try to continue to control this. God is ultimately the one in control. This also talks about a lack of energy. Yeah, this guy's, with the King of Wands in this position, there's no energy. You guys are way too stressed out. Too tired. There's too much going on, especially in the mind space with the anxiety and the thoughts and the fears. Fears, where's like my next meal gonna come from? Where's my next, what do I have? What bills do I have to pay? What can I pay? What am I gonna do? I'm working too much, but then all the money has to go to something else, and it's just like never ending, guys. And for some of you, it's been too much. You're putting too much effort into something that you don't need to put that much effort into. You're trying to like get the money or something to pay your expenses instead of just raising your vibration to attract it. And by doing that so much, especially when you're physically ill, you won't be able to do anything, and your manifestation abilities, they drop. Because in order to be a master manifester, you have to be at a high vibration. So if things aren't coming in, Aquarius, just because your energies are way too low, this is very low energy here. And this literally is lack of energy with this King of Wands. There's no ambition here. There's no drive. This is like Aries energy here. Mars energy. You're putting too much attention to something that is taking your energy away instead of raising your vibration and being more playful. Stop taking things so seriously, so that your elevation escalates. It goes up, and that high frequency attracts the abundance. You might be dealing with a King of Wands. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's just like, maybe they're the ones who are causing you a lot of stress. Maybe they're very controlling. Maybe they're controlling your money. Because this could also be Leo and Sagittarius, because that is fire. Maybe somebody is making poor plans with money here. This fire sign or something. It doesn't have to be fire sign, but somebody who is... there's no energy. Either it's your person, spouse, partner, friend, family member, or it's you. This guy tries to take too much control of everything because he, again, Aries energy, that's what they want. They want control. They want to take the lead. They want to do every little thing. But what happens? You are causing yourself to feel physically ill. A lot of things may be falling apart from you. And some of you really have poor sleeping habits, okay? We got to work on that. You have to have more playtime. You will have a happier life when you learn to have more fun. Queen of Swords, this is cold-hearted, being too logical. I have to do this because society says this by the book. I have to follow the rules. I keep seeing that, right? That's the combination of this guy and this girl over here. And again, I'm not saying that their energies, right? Masculine, feminine, but still. Some of you are being too calculated about this. Some of you are putting too, there's like, you feel so cold. Maybe literally. Maybe some of you are running fevers. That's what I just heard. Somebody here's got a fever. 102? I don't know. Guys, whoever this is, if you keep getting fevers like that, I mean, you really better do something about this. I mean, again, I'm not a doctor. I am not. Read my disclaimer. I'm just getting guidance from God and my angels and my team here. But somebody here has got a fever running 102 or something like that, and you're literally feeling cold. It's like somebody touches you and you feel like ice or something. You got to work on this. This is not how God wanted you to live. For others of you, you're putting too much logic into the situation. You're trying to, again, it's like following a rule book because this is what society says I must do. Maybe you're being too critical of somebody, of a fire sign. I don't know. You're being too critical about yourself. There's something here about continuously to criticize almost everything that somebody does or something that you do or other people do because you're trying to control everything. Ask yourself, Aquarius, why do you feel the need to control so much? Be honest. And there's no judgment here, okay? None at all. This is about your spiritual growth, because if you are having poor sleeping habits and you are so stressed out and tired and your health is failing, guys, something has to change. I can't tell you any different. Otherwise, you know what? It's going to get to 10 of swords and that is going to be like dead in the water. I am also hearing, God forbid, but I have to say this, it could lead to literal death, Aquarius, and I think you got something like this months ago. I did say death in the Five of Pentacles, did I not? Okay. Somebody's health is at stake here, and I mean, yes, you have free will. It is up to you to take care of that or not, but I foresee a lot of things for a lot of people, and not to scare anybody, I did foresee death for somebody that I used to work with. Okay. Again, this is not to freak anybody out, but my angels are here. They're like, Aquarius, please heed this guidance. Somebody here needs to take care of something immediately. Okay. Scattered. Energies are scattered. Okay. Somebody's easily influenced by children, people, bosses, things, the spouse. Okay. Somebody could be very unemotional because she can be so cold-hearted and emotional. There's something about too much brain activity here, and I talked about that with this. Your mind is going haywire. It's for some, not for all. Six of Pentacles, there's unequal give and take here. And for some of you, you're in a marriage or you're in a partnership with somebody, whether it's business or your marriage, right? We do have the Four of Wands. There's an imbalance there. Things need to get back into balance. And for some of you, it has to do with a marriage or somebody with a relationship. There's unequal give and take. There's no balance here between the two of you. There's no balance, again, between work and play. No balance between probably something with finances. Maybe there's something here. It's like, watch what you're spending. Maybe you're overspending and it's causing like a avalanche of things to happen. Okay? Being undervalued is what I'm being told. Yeah, there's like, I mean, guys, this is a lot of energies, and you know that the cards like this don't always fly out like that, especially not in a stack, but there's unequal give and take here. And that's probably why for some of you, you're doing way too much, but maybe because you want to control everything, because maybe you're not giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're thinking that somebody else always craps out or is wishy-washy, like Two of Pentacles, or does not do things right. But who said that they weren't doing things right? Because they're not doing it according to you. You might want to think about that one. There's one-sidedness here of the Six of Pentacles, okay? You or your person or whomever this is being undervalued. There could even be conditional giving involved here. Subservience, codependency. This could even be unpaid debts. Somebody's in a lot of debt. Okay? I'm getting a lot of this, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is long, but somebody needs to hear this. And if it's just for one person, I have to talk about it. Because that person is watching this right now. And they need to hear this. And you know who you are already. Debt. Illness. A lot. There's a lot going on. And the Knight of Cups. And yeah, for some of you with a connection, there's like rejection here. Somebody who's unemotional. But then this also talks about a heartbreaker here. Some of you are dealing with a heartbreaker. Or you keep running into people who break your heart. But there's something here, you got to be smarter about it. Okay? This is also about being overly emotional. It's kind of like one time, maybe Aquarius, you get too cold-hearted and you have no emotions. And then the other day, you have all these emotions. And look, it's no coincidence that the Six of Pentacles is in between these two energies. There's no balance between masculine and feminine. Someone has a mental illness. With the Five of Pentacles, with illness in this talks about mental illness too. Somebody here has a mental illness, okay? Somebody needs to work on this, or your person has a mental illness. They're going one day like no emotion, cold-hearted, detached, okay? This is your energy, Aquarius. Either you or your person keeps being detached from something, too detached. I did say earlier that you can't detach yourself all the time. That's why you got to learn how to have fun. Or your person has to learn how to have fun. There's no balance. That's why I was feeling mental illness here, because one person is just like detached. I'm not speaking to you. They go hide in a corner. They go into a dark basement, whatever this is. And then the other day, they're like, their emotions are running high. Okay? They don't know how to control their emotions, is what I'm hearing. There's some imbalance mentally for somebody. Okay? And for people and other relationships, there's unrequited love here. Somebody has very high sexual energies and they keep rejecting you even after they get what they want, and you know what I'm talking about. And then sometimes they use harsh words towards you. You maybe confront them or something and they're like, what are you talking about? Or they say something and they reject you every time. Unequal give and take. This is unrequited. This is unrequited. All right? We got to get away from these energies. Somebody's obsessed with something. Somebody's obsessed with control. Somebody's obsessed with sex. Somebody's obsessed with, you know, it's like really trying to control somebody here. This is somebody who's very manipulative. This is also disappointment here. Maybe even somebody gave you an offer. They were going to give you some sort of scholarship or grant or monetary assistance, and they took it away. That's for somebody here. And you were banking on this money because you were low on funds or whatever. And somebody like took their word back. Something like that. That's for somebody. And then we got another one. It's the King of Cups. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. We got a lot of signs here, but we don't want to focus on the signs. But this is water energy here. There's a lot of water here on this side. Okay. We have practically all the elements here. See? All four elements are here. Fire, earth, air, water. What was I talking about? With the Magician, you have everything that you need. But apparently you don't know how to utilize all the tools and balance that out. Some of you are using too much fire, too much water, too much earth, too much air. Or too much air and fire, not enough earth and water. You see what I'm saying? Not only does he know how to use all the tools, all the elements, he knows how to balance them out. And because he's the alchemist, he knows exactly what he needs to create whatever it is he wants to create. This King of Cups here, there's drama going on in your life, probably, Aquarius. It's up to you to step away from this drama. Okay? This is serious manipulation here. Either you were manipulating and controlling people, Aquarius, or somebody's doing that to you. This is a very overly emotional individual, but it seems like they go from one extreme to the next. Somebody's repressing their emotions too. They're really holding their emotions in. They're not expressing emotions, and that is tough. This guy expresses them, but there's like this conflict here. Somebody's having a hard time with being vulnerable, it seems. Withdrawn emotionally. See, withdrawal, detachment. Whether it's you or your person, Aquarius. Whoever this is, this needs to be cleaned up, okay? There's way too much low vibrational energies here. That is going to be fixed with this. And this. Let me bring the coyote back out. Don't take things too seriously. Make time for play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. This is really about playfulness here. You got to balance that out, Aquarius. You have to make time to incorporate this into your life. Apparently somebody's job or somebody's like family life or marriage, it's like too much. There's way too much going on. And yeah, there's like drama going on in the home or in the workplace or whatever this is. Now, even though I took a long time with this, but it had to get out because this is for somebody, okay? And for some of you, I know this is not resonating with you, but I know there's at least one person here that this is really, they're dropping their jaw right now. And their eyes are wide open. They cannot believe what I just channeled. I feel it from somebody here. So just hold up, Aquarius, because we're going to get to the other message, okay? Here's the positive side to this. Some of you have been worried because of this slow-moving energy, right? Things not happening. And some of you were trying again, like I said, with this Five of Cups. You're just like, I'm not focusing on low vibrational energies. Even though, like, my business isn't really taking off, or, you know, money is low, or there's something here with an illness. Maybe you're trying, there's like some recovery here. Again, there's magic surrounding this, okay? So some of you are really trying not to get into these energies. All right? You were like this, like I said. There's like things are going to get better. All right? Queen of Swords. Some of you were cutting out these lower vibrational energies out of your life, and you were learning from them, right? Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. She learns from the hard knocks in life. She gets wiser because of it. She has that head-heart balance, and she uses her intellect. She gets that divine guidance from God. She thinks about it. She makes a plan. She executes it. Okay, she communicates it and executes it. That is the positive side of here. She also sees humor in every situation. It's a very brilliant individual, but she also knows that even when shit happens, she looks for the silver lining and she kind of sees something funny in it. I also had to learn this too. When things weren't going my way and things were starting to creep slower to the Five of Pentacles energy, I was like, wait a minute, let me look at this differently. And there was always something comical about it, actually. That ties into the happiness and the being playful, okay? Six of Pentacles. Maybe somebody is, okay, here's the other message. Somebody has achieved mastery of spiritual growth. Somebody has completely transformed. This is for those of you, I talked about sacred union, right? Who are coming into union, and there are quite a few counterparts who are coming into union very, very soon. This person has mastered this light of God. They have enormous spiritual strength. This is the King of Light right here. And for those of you in light counterpart connections, twin flame connections, they need to get to this before they get to the Emperor stage, but they're coming in as this king here, right? Someone has grown a lot spiritually, okay? So this person is coming back into your life, has mastered spiritual growth. They're coming in to make an offer of love. I did say proposal. I did say weddings and marriages, all right? This may be a shock to you, but this person was holding in their love for you for a very long time. And now they're going to come forth with the cup. Not only have they mastered spiritual growth and their abilities, they've mastered love, intuition, emotions. They no longer suppress their emotions, because the king can have a lot of love, but he holds it in. He doesn't really say anything, right? And some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? But now this person's coming in saying, you know what? It almost looks like it's the same king, but not really, because this guy's got longer hair than this guy. But either way, he's ready to be vulnerable. He knows he can't hold this love in any longer. Or she, remember, but it goes, it could be whatever, it's just energies. But with the masculine energy, right? The masculine takes action. This guy takes action. He may be having to cross a river to get to you, okay? So, this guy is going to pour out their heart to you, opening their heart up to love, making romantic gestures. There's a proposal here again. They're going to express how they feel, because they're no longer afraid of doing that. This is fearlessness. This is courage and confidence and ambition. This person has a lot of energy and is really driven, because they know they need to come in and express their feelings to you, or you're going to do that to them. But I think it's you on the receiving end of this, okay? Because there was unrequited love, right? There was unrequited love in this situation. You gave more to them than they gave to you. And they realized that after you walked away. You said, the hell with this, right? Some of you got into Queen of Swords mode, but you still had a little bit of love there. You were blunt about something. You told them the truth, and you said, you know what? I'm cutting this cord, so-and-so. I'm leaving you, but I'm still going to send you love, but I'm not dealing with this anymore. And she doesn't make excuses, but she learned from this unrequited love. She's like, I'm not going to just wait around for someone. And they could feel that the person loved them just the same, but they were repressing that. And then they were causing drama. They made mountains out of molehills. And it's like, I'm not dealing with this nonsense. And you spoke up for yourself. You said, I'm done with this. And this person, it freaked them out. And they said, oh my gosh. They were giving so much to me, and look what I did to them. So now this person is coming in to balance the scales. Not only they're going to show your affection for you, and they're going to express their love, and they're going to be telling you a lot of things, the revealer of truth, right? That's part of what's coming in for some of you, okay? This coyote spirit is coming in to bring in some truth, and I talked about that Pluto energy. New moon in Scorpio, it's going to do that. Some of you, you may get the truth literally on Thursday, November 4th, when the new moon in Scorpio happens. That's for some, that's not for all. Not only are you going to get this offer of love here, there's a proposal for some of you. This person probably has built some material wealth for themselves. They've learned the art of give and take. They know that they need to be more giving and more generous, and they're using their money for good. I was talking about The law of give and take, I believe, earlier. This person's coming in to give you a generous gift. They may be helping you with your finances because some of you are in this. But you're trying to hold it together. Some of you, you're not able to hold it together, and God wants you to hold it together. To pray, to meditate, to have a thought of abundance, not of lack. Okay? Again, your thoughts create your reality. This person's going to give to you more than what you gave to them. That is your karma coming in, Aquarius. This could even be an engagement ring. For some, it's an expensive one. Okay? Not only is this person going to give you monetary assistance, they see your value. They're going to balance the scales. They're going to propose to you, but there's going to be a very expensive ring here is what I'm getting, okay? And, oh, they want me to go back to King of Wands. This guy, he's a business person. This is an entrepreneur right here. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who has become very successful in business. And they've amassed a lot of wealth. And they're like, you know what? What am I going to do with all this money? I have no love in my life. That's the only thing that I'm missing. I have to share it. And I know exactly who to share it with. Because this person, you Aquarius, are very deserving of what this king or whoever, king, wants to give you. Because you gave so much to this person. Not only that, you gave so much to the world. And that is your karma being paid back. Tenfold. Okay? Generosity. This person's being very, very generous. And very kind. They're now going to value you. All right. Yeah. You were left out in the cold, and they know that. And for some of you, they kept rejecting you, rejecting you, rejecting you. And you finally said, no more. I'm done. I'm done. Guys, give me a minute. I'm feeling something very heavy from somebody in my stomach. I'm not trying to be graphic, but it almost feels like I need to throw up. I'm being honest here. So I need to kind of like, I'm feeling this from somebody. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. There's some very serious heaviness here. And it has to do with what I was talking about. So yeah. Yeah. Somebody is going to, there's a proposal here. Somebody's going to express their love. Somebody has done a lot of growing. We've got 2 kings, you guys, and a queen. Somebody's really learned from their life's lessons here. Like, seriously. This person stopped dealing with bullshit. So did you, Aquarius. So did you. So if you're in this energy right now, Aquarius, that's going to magically change. And somebody, because of what you gave to the world, especially how you dealt with this person right here, which is a huge life lesson for you, especially with regarding unequal give and take, and you probably did a lot of this in your relationships. You gave more than what you got back. And you finally learned your lesson. You said, the hell with this. I'm going to focus on myself. She's an independent person. Some of you are also divorced. Okay. Oh, what, Spirit? Okay. Some of you have children. Some of you are single parents. This person's coming in not only to take care of you financially, they're going to take care of your child. This person has grown so much, they feel they know their role as the ultimate provider. I'm hearing that you're not going to have to worry about anything anymore, Aquarius. Especially if you've been in this for a while. Okay? Do not focus on this. Some of you know not to focus on this because you know you are this guy. Okay? Some of you need to start doing this. Get into this energy to avoid the lack mentality, scarcity mindset, okay? being without, because you're not without ever. God is always here. We are always abundant. We are always abundant, even if we have $1 in the bank, you guys. We are. I know it sounds crazy, but we are. God is our only source of supply. So I'm hearing, for those of you who are single parents, your king coming in right now is going, and we have 2 kings, remember that, is going to give to his queen. He sees you as the queen, and he's also going to provide for your child or your children. That's what I just heard. This person has changed drastically. For those of you who are dealing with a counterpart or somebody, a soulmate, something like that. Oh, Spirit, okay. I know that was long, guys. It's already 1:11, an hour, 11 minutes. Spirit, do you want me to clarify? Yeah, they said, yes, Jess, you need to clarify. We don't care about the time of the video. Got it. 10-4. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please clarify the magician. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Is that the judgment? Oh, look, guys. Didn't I say the tower? Oh my gosh. If you have Gemini in your chart, I highly recommend watching Gemini's reading. Oh, wow. Tower moment, you guys. What was I talking about? This is Uranus energy. And you're thinking, why is the wish fulfillment card in the reverse? You guys are very curious, but let's go with the tower first. What did I say for those of you who need to change your lives around? Either you do it now, Aquarius, or God is going to do it for you. God, for some of you, is trying to get you to avoid a tower moment. That's why I was saying, be very careful when you get to the 10 of Swords, and I did channel that it could lead to actual death, and I do not like disseminating that type of information, but guys, I have to speak my truth, and I have to channel what I am being told to relay to this collective, okay? Some of you, you know this is not you, because there is another group here where you're already in an elevated state and things are turning around for you, okay? The others of you, this is a sudden upheaval in your life. This is a shocking event, sudden changes. This talks about divorce too. Maybe some of you have been contemplating divorce because of this unrequited lover, because there's person who's unstable here, who's not putting in their weight. This is a tough decision for you to make, but some of you, this may result in a divorce. Others of you, this is about total destruction. God is intervening to get you on your path, because some of you with these very serious lower vibrational energies, it needs to stop. Somebody's living life in excess, being self-indulgent, too materialistic. That might be why there's a 5 of Pentacles here and the 6 of Pentacles in that position where there's like an imbalance in finances, or you're overspending or something, or you're doing conditional giving, or you feel guilty if you don't buy somebody something or something like that, okay? This is emptiness. This is overindulgent. This is a very serious imbalance emotionally. This also talks about addictions. It could be even addictions to drinking or gambling or something. Eating, spending. God is coming in to destroy this life that you're living, to get you on the path that you need to be, because there's too much lower vibrational energies. And I'm hearing from God himself, God has had enough of it. God has been telling you over and over again what you need to do, and you haven't listened. And now the tower is coming in. And for some of you who have been overworking yourselves, and you know deep down that you have to stop overworking yourself because you know your health is failing and you haven't been doing what you've been told to do by God, God is now coming in to shake things up. And you can't get mad at me for saying this. This is not my doing, because God is telling me to tell you this. The angels are telling me to tell you this. A lot of us go through tower moments, guys, and this doesn't have to be a bad thing, because God's trying to save you here. This is divine intervention, okay? There's been too much crap going on with this Nine of Cups in the reverse here. It's gotta go. Again, I'm hearing it. God is saying enough is enough, Aquarius. This is for some of you, not for all of you, okay? Please keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind. Now, for those of you who've ascended and you know who you are and you are high vibrational, you've learned a lot of lessons, you kick this person to the curb, you cut cords with people who no longer serve you, all of that stuff. And it talks about not just with unrequited love, you guys, it's with unequal give and take with your friendships, with your jobs even, okay? It's all those things. You cut all of those cords off. And now there's a shocking surprise. And it does have to do with your wish fulfillment. And you know why this is in the reverse? This is saying that what you were wishing to come true, it's going to be in a way that you did not expect. It's kind of like you were wishing for 9 things, but you're now getting 18 things, is what I was just told. This is how I am reading this. It's going to be so shocking to you. You're like, but wait a minute, my wishes aren't coming true. God's like, it's not just your wishes are coming true, Aquarius. It's going to be like you didn't see this coming. It is going to manifest in a way you did not expect. Your wishes are going to manifest the way you didn't expect. And here's the positive side to this with this excess. Your karmic rewards are going to be in excess. Like I said, the 9 of Cups times 2, which is 18. I don't know why they're telling me times 2, but that's what they're telling me. Sudden things happening in your life, Aquarius. God is blessing you with an overabundance of amazing things. And you are not going to believe it. It's a major shock here. Sudden fundamental changes. Pluto and Uranus are all part of these energies right now. So is Mercury, because Mercury rules Gemini. Mercury is the planet of communication. He is the messenger of God, revealer of truth too. Mercury is coming in to support Pluto with revealing that truth, okay? And I don't remember where Mercury is right now, so don't get me on that. All right, look what's at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Wands. There's too much going on. Arguing, fighting, chaos. Okay, this is double chaos, you guys. Oh my God, there goes the happiness card. This is double chaos. There's too much going on in your life, Aquarius. There's too much. A lot of misunderstandings. This has got to clear up. God is like, enough is enough. A boy, oh my. I just got a loud booming in my ears. It's like God is saying enough is enough. Like he's almost practically yelling. Wow, okay. That's why he's coming in. He's like, I've had enough, Aquarius. I've had enough. I am now taking over. You've had too much control. You have not been listening to my guidance. I am coming in. I am stepping in to correct this. Why are all these cards here in the avoid possession? 6 of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Wow, I remembered all of that? That's pretty awesome. Spirit Guides and Angels, Galactic Family. Why are all these cards in the avoid position, please? And thank you. 1 card if possible. I think 1 card came out. Holy moly. We have two major arcanas, and look what came out twice. The Magician. Manipulation. Manipulation is here 3 times. Either you're being very manipulative, Aquarius, or somebody around you is manipulating everything that you do. And for some of you who are like counterpart / twin flames and you're dealing with somebody with this, yeah, there's somebody playing tricks on you. Again, look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. This is a learning experience for you, Aquarius. You cannot lose faith or hope in this. You have to understand that you are the creator of your destiny, not somebody else. You work, you co-create with God, with the universe, to bring about the world that you want to live in. That's exactly how it works. You can't lose faith or hope. This is lack of inspiration too. This is also illness, because the upright, it's about healing, right? It's all about healing here. Some of you guys, I said, you need to focus on your healing. You got to rectify whatever this is. You have to establish a clear vision here. Your thoughts are becoming things. And some of you, your life is being turned upside down because your low vibrational, your negative thoughts are actually manifesting at a rapid rate. You got to find that spark again. It's there. It really is there, okay? This is a test of your faith. This is also despair here. We've got despair energy twice, okay? Because we saw this, right? Lack of faith, lack of hope. You're totally falling in despair, like I can't get out of the situation, but you're all up in your head about it. This is hopelessness. Again, negativity. Boredom even. There's no inspiration whatsoever. You gotta have that faith, Aquarius. But you need to take action on creating the life that you want to manifest, you want to live. And the Magician is here twice. And you know what I'm getting with this? For those of you on the other side of this, these are double the miracles now. Watch the magic unfold. It's like here twice, Aquarius. There are serious magical things happening for you. You are not going to believe what you have manifested. Some of you were excellent at really trying to manifest your hopes and dreams and your heart's desires. But here's what this also talks about. You now have the magical touch of angels on your side. That is very, very powerful. A windfall of abundance is going to magically appear. And they are emphasizing that twice because the Magician is here twice, Aquarius. It's going to be such a shock to you. You're not going to believe the life you have manifested. Oh my God. It's a completely new life for those of you who have done the great work. And for those of you who want to get to that group, you have to confidently take action. Start doing what you want to do. Begin with your healing, taking better care of yourself, not dealing with people who are giving you unrequited love or who don't give back to you when you give to them. And again, all relationships, your jobs, it's like starting from square one, Aquarius, for those of you who are really like in that Nine of Swords energy. That's why God's coming in to intervene, because he's had enough of this. He's had enough of this, Aquarius. That's for some, not for all, okay? And look, addictions, obsessions, getting caught up in too much social media, and too much drinking, and too much eating unhealthy foods, and looking outside yourself for inspiration and guidance, distractions, people who are taking your attention away from what is really important. And that's the Ace of Cups. That's your healing. That's loving yourself. That's taking care of yourself. That's self-love, self-care, renewal, abundance. Okay? The cups of poison. And what you should be drinking out of is the cup of life right here. The divine cup of life in the middle. There have been too many distractions and too many addictions and too many obsessions and too much procrastinating, too much lack of focus, clouded judgment, illusions. Thinking that all these cups are supposed to bring you happiness when the cup you're not choosing is the one with the rose in it. That is unconditional love. That is healing. That is growth. That is beauty. That is rejuvenation. It's renewal. Which ties into the star card. Oh, yes, Aquarius, who you are. And Gemini is here twice too. You may be dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart. They're telling me again to go watch Gemini's reading. Gemini's reading was a very powerful one. Okay, so I would highly recommend watching that. You know, whether you have Gemini in your chart or not, doesn't matter. They want you guys to watch it. There you are, Aquarius. Prosperous new beginnings for you. Completely renewed, rejuvenated life. You're starting anew. See, she's naked here, okay? Completely new, being reborn. And there's another naked person. Completely new life. You're not going to believe the life you have manifested. Again. Holy moly. You guys, you have to leave me comments when this happens. And some of you, it is happening this week. I'm recording this on November 2nd. A lot of changes are going to happen. It could literally start either tomorrow, November 3rd, or November 4th when that new moon in Scorpio occurs. Okay? And then it could even happen soon after. But there are massive changes coming, Aquarius, for those of you who've been, you know, sticking it out. You know who you are. The others of you, God is coming in to intervene because he's had enough. You got a lot of guidance cards. We have the broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. What was I talking about? It's no joke that I challenged being at a state of peace with the Five of Pentacles. It's amazing how when you're using different decks, how you start interpreting different messages, right? You channel different messages. Broken arrow. Some of you, it's like you're not staying on target. And then you're trying to shoot, you're trying to hit the target, hit the bullseye, but then you're dealing with a broken arrow. It's not going to get you anywhere. I'll read the book in a little bit because they want me to read the book. Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Yep, a lot of you got to do some grounding. Because, yeah, there's like scattered brain. There's too much chaos going around. Oh, wow. Fire Guardian. Now we have air and earth. Here's more fire energy. Ignite your passions. The Druid is here. Hold the space. Okay. Bottom of the deck is drum, dream, and journey. I see this as marching to the beat of your own drum, Aquarius. When you do that, you live the life that you want. Okay. You're not conforming to what society tells you life is supposed to be like, and you do what your heart's desires. You follow what your heart's desires are. Following your dreams and embarking on your journey to attain those dreams, okay? Oh, because I said dreams, I wanted me to go back to the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Cups. Some of you are really following your dreams. It does not have to do with illusions and procrastination and everything else that I just said. When I talk about the dreams that are manifesting ways you didn't expect, look at all the cups now. Nine plus 7, 16. I said 18, but you were thinking you wish for 9 things, Aquarius. You're going to get like 16. But you see what I'm saying? It may not be those exact numbers, but you get what I'm talking about, right? You thought you were going to get this because you wrote all of these intentions. I am this. I'm that. I'm getting this, or whatever it is. I'm manifesting this. But then you get 7 more things that you didn't even think about. Something like that, right? Something like that. Oh my God, where's the book? Okay, let's look at the Druid. Well, nope, they want me to start with Fire Guardian because I got to that first. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sex connection. Okay, Fire Guardian. Either some of you, this is what's lacking in your relationship. Others of you coming into union with somebody, ooh, watch out for this. I'm hearing a great sex life. That's what I heard. That's what they wanted me to say. That's what they wanted me to say. And there's the Earth Guardian. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the Earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. This guardian represents the angels of Earth, who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you reconnect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff, adorned with a dream catcher, shows they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you're rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. Nice. That's beautiful energy right there. Okay. Where is Mr. Druid? Here he is. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. All right, and then the broken arrow is back here somewhere. Where is the... I'm looking for the table of contents. There it is. I'm like, I can't see Jack. All right. Somebody here named Jack? Is that why I said that? Broken arrow. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that the tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. And we did see the Five of Wands, right? If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields of protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you and taking you lovingly forward. Okay, Aquarius. We have all these energies here. Oh my gosh, this is like all these cards. Let's put the tower there. Hold on. They want me to read the drum. Okay, Spirit. See what they do? Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. In shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, a drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will in meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality, kind of like the magician energy. You are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true, know it, and live it. See? 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Dreams do come true. You got to be in alignment with that. You have to raise your vibration, and you have to start thinking about what it is that you want in your life. All right. Your love situation. What is coming to Aquarius with regards to love? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh boy, that was fast. Patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals. Change consciousness patterns. Subconscious patterns. Yep, some of you, I said, you're doing the same thing over and over, and that's why God's intervening. He's saying this has got to stop, Aquarius, for some of you, especially with regards to love, your relationships. And again, it's not just the love here, it's about all relationships. They're telling me, even though I'm doing a love reading, but they're telling me to say that for a reason. And what was I saying? Stop what doesn't work. That's what God is coming in, because these patterns need to stop. Physical intimacy. Yeah, the topic is up for discussion. Choose healthy, balanced relationships, doing it for the right reasons. And with that fire guardian, yeah, I did say that there's like, you know, some of you, there's no sex life there, but the people are coming into union. There's going to be a great sex life. This is also talking about those who are coming into union. You're going to have this conversation, and this person's probably going to tell you, when this truth comes out, that they had issues with physical intimacy. Okay. The topic is up for discussion. Now, others of you who are having issues in the bedroom, whatever, it's time for you to speak up about it. I mean, the fire guardian is here to give you that fire energy to speak about this. Okay. It's like an unhealthy sex life is what I'm hearing for some of you. Okay. Or maybe some of you may be engaging in sexual activity when you really don't want to. That could be for somebody here, okay? That needs to stop too. That needs to be talked about. You have to have a heart-to-heart conversation with that. All right. Let's see what your I was going to say mantra, what your affirmation is. Your wellness tip is really what I want to say. But these are affirmations. It's a new deck. It's the I Have the Attitude of Gratitude deck here. I forgot who does this deck, who created this. This author talks about saying these affirmations throughout the day so that you can increase the flow of abundance. All right. What is Aquarius's wellness tip of the week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. I have the attitude of gratitude for the limitless power and potential of myself and my abilities. We all have unlimited potential. Magician's here twice. The infinity symbol is here, meaning unlimited potential. Also going with the ebb and flow of life. And when you turn it this way, it's an 8. Your abundance. Your abundance relies on you, Aquarius. You can create that abundant life that you've been seeking. You just have to elevate your energies, and you have to start thinking more positively, amongst a whole bunch of other things. I have the attitude of gratitude for the child in me that is playful, fun, and expressive. You know, I never cease to be amazed in these readings, guys. You see how how God works in these things? I know the card went over there, but we already know about the sea otters. Make time to play. Okay. The happiness. Being playful. I was talking about this. See, they're re-emphasizing this. Playful, fun, and expressive. This is huge guidance for you guys. Like, they're really emphasizing this. You need to learn how to have more fun. Bottom of the deck is, I have the attitude of gratitude for the freedom and free will I experience each day. Yep, you do have free will. Your life doesn't have to be one of boredom and discontentment and all that stuff. You can create a more fun life, a more happy life, fruitful. The Four of Wands. Everybody can have the Four of Wands here. Everyone. It's up to you to take inspired action to create that reality. God has already given you everything you need. Everything you need to create that life. All right. Let's see. Let's put these here. This is the notes from the universe deck. We're going to see how we're going to close out your reading to give it a little boost. Spirit guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. How would you like to close out Aquarius's reading for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. Thank you. You see how these things are flipping out today? Tonight? Whatever. Maybe today where you are. What you give will come back. Law of equal give and take. When in doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, and make peace. When there's no doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. Did I make life too easy? The universe. P.S. There's no doubt who is number 1 in my book. Shh. It's you, Aquarius, if you didn't already know. See? Peace. Again. Making peace here is going to be very important with whoever you're arguing with. There's also about you having more peace in your life too, Aquarius. We talked about that with that 5 of Cups right here. Okay? Right there. Being at peace. Okay? Surrender to God. I was talking about surrendering. Did I not say that? Give it to God, Aquarius. Earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way. See, this is okay. This is for both groups, but this is mainly for the group who have learned from their lessons, okay? The disappointments, I was talking about that, like waiting around, like when is this coming? I feel it. It was rehearsal for the great stuff that's coming. God is preparing you, and he was also testing you to make sure you were ready for this massive abundance that's coming in. Never regret love, no matter how blind, it improved your vision. No matter how foolish, it made you wiser. And no matter how generous, it made you more. Hubba hubba, the universe. Never regret love. That's the key here. Everything that you've gone through was a learning experience, right? We're all here to learn, grow, and evolve. It makes us stronger, builds up character, stamina, endurance, intelligence, wisdom, right? That way, when this amazing stuff comes your way, Aquarius, you won't have the risk of losing it again. Because maybe you had some things at one point and then you lost it. Something to that effect. And now with disappointments that you've had in your past, you're going to realize why you went through that. God was doing more of his work in the background during these disappointments. They were tools to teach you. There were lessons for you to learn. And everything that we go through prepares us for the next phase of life. Especially when massive abundance comes your way and you're totally prepared to receive. And now you know not to let that fall away. You know how to better handle things. And even if more disappointments come along in the future, you already know there's a reason for that. And it's not going to affect your vibration. It is part of life. We are human. Right? Okay, Aquarius. Well, that was some reading here. Okay? If you would like a personal reading, Aquarius, please check out my description box below or go to capellawellness.com. Check out my service suite. Check out my tarot packages. If you have any questions about anything, about my services, about me, or whatever, please don't be afraid to send me an email. My email is in the description box below as well. If you haven't seen the intro, I'm going to reiterate my Thanksgiving campaign. I'm planning to make a large donation on behalf of Capella Wellness and the channel, which on behalf of you guys too, because you guys are a part of my channel, my family. I plan on making, I will make a large donation based on the donations that I get from my PayPal page to Action Against Hunger for Thanksgiving to help them with their fight against world hunger. I plan to give that donation on, Thanksgiving Day, which is November 25th. So if you would like to donate to this cause, this great, great cause, you have until November 24th, 2021 to make a donation. Any donation, there's no minimum. Even if you give $1, it would be so gratefully appreciated, okay? As a reminder, money is energy. And when we talk about this right here, the Six of Pentacles, what you give is what you get back. What you give will come back to you tenfold, especially if you're giving money to a greater cause, okay? It's all right there. All right, Aquarius, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.